Hi, it's Steve from PartSelect. Today we're going to show you how to change the dryer drum slide. Really easy job. We're only going to need a couple tools. Phillips screwdriver and number 2 square head Robertson screwdriver. Let me show you how it's done. First step in this repair will be to disconnect the power to the dryer. It has a plug on it, just disconnect it from the receptacle. If it's hardwired, we need to turn off the breaker or the disconnect switch. Next, we need to remove the front of the dryer. To gain access to that, we have to take this trim panel off the back of the console. There's 3 Robertson / Phillips screws. Once we remove that, we'll take the top off and then the front. Two long screws that hold the top on. Lift up on the front of the top, pull it forward, and it will lift out of place. Next, we need to disconnect wires to the sensor and door switch. Should locate it on the left-hand side here. Just disconnect those. We're ready to remove the front. One screw in each end of the brace that holds the control panel in place. Simply lift up on this. Lay it across the top of the cabinet. Those are the 2 wires that we needed to disconnect for the sensor and the door switch circuit. Next, we have 2 screws in the top corner. There are also 2 on the bottom that just need to be loosened. The top 2 need to come out. Pull forward on the front panel. And then lift it free with the 2 screws on the bottom. Now we have access to our front glides and our felt. Now that we have the front panel removed, we have access to the shroud and the slides that are mounted onto that. Now I suggest if you're going to replace one of these that you replace both because it will wear fairly evenly. To remove the slides, simply lift up on the slotted end, pull it out. There's a tab with a hole in the end of the slide mounted on the other end. Simply disengage that, take our new slide, insert the hole over that tab, tuck the loose end into the slide. Do the same on the reverse side. Make sure they're sitting firmly in there and that the tab still engages the hole in the slide, and we're ready to reinstall the front. Now that we've replaced the parts we've required, we need to reinstall the front panel. We want to make sure that we engage these two slots on the front panel, two screws in the front of the cabinet. Set those in first. Lift our two wire harnesses up, make sure they don't get pinched. And we'll lift the drum up slightly so that it fits over the bearing housing. And then we need to line up slots on the cabinet and the front panel. We'll reinstall the two screws that secure the front to the cabinet. Secure the two bottom screws. Reconnect our wire harnesses. Lift our console and slide it into place. Make sure it fits firmly on top of the cabinet edge. Reinstall. Secure that. Next, we reinstall the top. We'll have to line up these two slots at the rear, two little hooks. Pull back, make sure they're firmly engaged. We'll secure the top with two long screws. And last, we'll install the trim piece in the back of the control panel. Secure with 3 screws. Now we're ready to reconnect the dryer to the electrical supply, and our repair is complete. That's just how easy it is to change the drum slides on your dryer. Thanks for watching. Good luck with your repair.